Griff? Griff? G, talk to me, brother. Where are you? Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a problem. We have a big problem, FA4 family. Griff Howie is down. Some type of bug caught him. I don't know if he flew to the DR and ate the seafood. But he's not here. I'm very scared in this moment. I feel very vulnerable. My compatriot, my companion, my comrade has left the building. A moment of silence for Mr. G. Everybody throw up a quick, we hope you feel better for G. But we got to FA4 first. I don't think we've ever shot an episode where if one of us could make it, we just pre-recorded it or we didn't have an episode for you. But we're not doing that today. We are going to bring you an episode every Friday. And today, we're calling up someone from the minors to the big leagues. I see him stretching in the background. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time on a full Griff and Dave Show episode, please welcome Purito.
Here we are. Got the call up this morning. Oh, no. Oh, no. I mean, if I'm replacing Griff, I need to be on the left. We can't have... There we go. Thank you. Got the call this morning. Had to dust off the old glove. But here we are. First time.
Everybody welcome the one and only producer Pew, David Pew, at Purito, to the Griff and Dave Show. We got a fun episode planned today, but before we dive into it, you all should know that the world of cigars is only as great as the friend you're smoking with. Griff, we wish you were here today, buddy.
We do.
We launched the Griff and Dave Show to discuss all things cigars as we do life with you all, our FA4 family. On this week's episode, we are doing a blind cigar tasting, a guessing game, and a pseudo review, because I can be very honest because I don't know what it is. Pew knows what it is. I don't know what it is. And Griff also doesn't know what it is, but I don't think Griff is smoking right now. So anyway, welcome to the show. We've got giveaways today, and we're glad you're here. I saw Brandon Mueller joined the YouTube membership, the FA4 family. Thank you so much and welcome.
Thank you.
And I see a lot of other green people in the audience here. Pew, there he is. A YouTube member. You can do that by clicking join on our homepage of YouTube. And there's a lot of really cool perks. Myself, Pew, and Ramsey joined Steve Wood and Lord Sandy in the pre-show show.
You got to see the craziness that's the build-up to the live show.
Especially the build-up to a live show such as this.
Yep.
It's not. It feels like a podcast, Pew, but it's not.
It does.
We can strip off the formalities.
Oh, I didn't know where we were going with that one.
Strip off the clothes and start pouring the liquids. We're off the clock, and it's FA4. What's going on with you, Pew?
Nothing much. I mean, I think I got this. We figured this out, last hour? But really excited. Glad we can do this together. It's big shoes to fill. No one can replace Griff, but I'm glad the show could go on and we had a solution. But shout out to everyone here. I get to finally call out names. My brother from another mother, Leo, in chat. We got Robert Moore. We've got William Sandy, Dustin, Joey Yushizimi, Josh Huffman, Steve Wood, Steve Dameron. I mean, it's great to be on this side to be able to call out and say hey to all our regulars and all our new people that are joining us for the first time.
Pew, wait, can we pull CJ's comment back up? CJ with the call today. It's like replacing Brett Favre with Aaron Rodgers. The wins just continue.
Yeah. We'll be a little rusty for our first few games.
What a call.
And we'll be nailing it by the end. I love it.
A call from Connecticut. Wait, what is my lost interest? We've got our first super chat of the show today, folks.
Never fails.
Cash for Griff's meds. Get well soon, brother.
Go ahead and Venmo that over to Griff.
Soon. Hopefully he's got what is that? RX meds or what?
Yeah,
what's that
good
app?
RX. Save a little bit on your subscription
for $4.99, Steve.
That's right. But you did say it's we're off the clock. I got the official verbiage, so might as well crack into little Four Roses store pick here. Little OSEK from 2018 coming in at a hot 100 and let's do the math on that one. 109 proof. So, cheers, Dave.
Cheers, mate. So I'm warming up with. I mean, I don't think I've ever drank this on a stream, but It's Christmas season, so I don't know why Woodford reminds me of that, but it's just like what everyone's uncle drinks on Christmas. So Woodford, and followed by the Bourbon Junkie Sagamore Spirits Rye.
Ooh, I think that's gonna
And
be
then
good.
once the palates are fully warmed up and we don't want to taste the cigar anymore, the JD Barrel Proof.
Nice.
129.8 proof.
Love it. I got to call out. I like
showstopper.
This is great too. As an Eagles fan, that one rings home right there. I'll be Nick any day of the week. So, all right,
So
Dave,
true.
you're already into it. You lit up the blind cigar before the show started. Talk to me so far.
All right, I lit it up, folks, because it is literally the size of my knee to foot. I've already been smoking this, and it's that long. I have no clue what it is. You know, we do these blinds about once a month, and I just got into it. So far, so okay. It's pretty tame. It's a pretty mild cigar. But I do want to start off. Am I guessing Vitola on this? What is the rules? What do you need me to guess?
Sure.
What's the flow of this?
We're gonna do this a little
into
differently.
a couple hot takes on it and get this thing rolling.
All right. I like that. And, because I've stumped y'all and y'all have done terrible up to this point, I put together some hints. So maybe you guys can get something other than Vitola correct this time around.
Pew's coming off the bench taking shots.
Hey, here we are. So, yeah, we're going to do this. We're not going to keep score because, I know what it is. Griff's not here because he's got the tum-tum ache. But, yeah, we'll do it like we normally do. Vitola, origin, wrapper, binder, filler, manufacturer, and the actual line. However, we're not locking in answers because I'm giving you clues this time around. I've got 6 clues put together. So by the end of it, after you talk about it, and then I give hints throughout the show, maybe we'll have you run through and tell us what you think it is. And if you think you've got a lock in, you can lock it in right away, and I'll tell you if you're right or not. But we're not going to keep score this time around. And we're going to sit back and enjoy the blind cigar for what it is. And you know what I've never done? I've never done a blind cigar on my own. So I imagine something like this is even more impossible or difficult than doing a blind whiskey or spirit.
It really is more difficult than doing a blind whiskey because there's like less.
Lawrence, welcome, new YouTube member.
Holy crap, Larry G in the house. Oh, Lord Sandy smoking an AB Magic Toast, and Bob Moore's got a Black Friday drinking old fashioned. I like that. Dustin Bellew says it looks like a Caldwell. Interesting. I know it's not the Savages because it doesn't have the pop that Savages has, but that doesn't mean I'm counting it out as a Caldwell. What I will say though right off the bat is I'm going to go with the fact that I'm fairly confident this is a Lancero. I'm going to go 7.5 by 43.
Interesting. Okay. I'll write down some keepers.
Lock me in on that, Pew. Lock me in on that. Okay. We can check in on that in a little bit. We also have a. I'm in a new corner of the office today. Thank you.
I don't recognize the wall.
It's a new wall. Ramsey was quite upset with me that I put myself in front of a plain wall that isn't going to keep people watching the show. But
he's loving my backdrop. Then
art director Carly just painted this whole second floor, which is the new smoking lounge. I'm in the new comfy leather chairs. We got marketing director Lex in the corner, which no one can see, but she's doing a piece up to everybody. And then we've got Chris G, aka Chris Meets Chris, on my right. My brother from another mother.
Oh, little did I know that's who I was talking to about the Eagles comment. All right, fly Eagles, fly, baby.
Yeah, his cover's been blown already. I already blew it. So anyway, we got a little bit of a nice group of people up here today, and we're getting into it. So let's check in with everybody here. Oh my gosh, Brandon's smoking an OG HVC exclusive. I'm obsessed with that.
I'm good on him because I refuse to touch my last one. I think I have 1 or 2, and there's something nostalgic that I won't smoke that last one.
Speaking of oversized secondary bands that are on the original HVC exclusive, the new Aganorsa Guardian of the Farm Ranger, named after the late Ranger Howie Griff's and Meg's dog, it is on a container on its way to the U.S. We're not going to be able to get it in December boxes. Me and Pew just found out. But it will be coming in January, February, and March boxes. So be on the lookout. And in December, we're going to be dropping the 10-count box that we're releasing for it so that you all get a chance to experience it, even before it hits your Cigar Club membership box. So we're really excited for that exclusive to drop. It's a 5.5 by 48 Aganorsa Nicaraguan Puro from my personal favorite Aganorsa line, which is Guardian of the Farm. It's a great cigar, and it's gonna be killer. Holy crap, he's in the chat.
He made it.
Wait, Griff, can we get a live look from your bed? Can you just log into StreamYard, please?
Gosh,
Brandon,
please.
can you send him the link just in
Yeah,
case?
he's going to need the link.
Get him the link. Get him the link.
Get him in.
Gee, we need to check in with you, brother. We need to know how things are. How are you feeling? What are your symptoms?
Yeah, you've got to come in, Griff. Everyone is curious. But I'm going to scroll up here. We had a couple of chats here. People smoking. Dave, you look like a hostage. Blink twice if they're keeping you there.
That was just once.
Well, then good.
Because they said they'd kill me if I blinked twice.
Oh, no. God, we can't have that. That'd be the end of the show. I can't one-man this myself.
The full pew takeover.
Oh boy.
Guys, we got... I can't turn the camera else it'll unplug, but we got a big Buck Hunter arcade game in the office, and it's absolutely electric. Sick G! Brother, talk to us. What is going on? The people... I'm uncomfortable, brother.
Look beautiful tree.
G, look. What's going on, G?
Thanks for covering, dudes.
Hey, how you feeling?
I don't feel good.
You know, you looked fine this morning. You know, if you just wanted a day off, you could have just said so.
It hit me like
bad. I've seen him
around noon, and I'm just crazy nauseous. So
those nooner beers will do it to you.
I know.
The old accidental pick up a natty pineapple and not a seltzer.
G, feel better, brother. Look, I can feel the pain from here.
Yeah.
Steve Woods already donated $5 to your cause.
I saw that.
So that'll be added to your biweekly check.
I saw that.
And Brandon Mueller calling out Griff. Now you officially haven't missed a week.
Yes,
that's right.
Yes, he's
there it is.
Here, folks.
All right,
G, feel free to check in. Feel free to check in whenever you need to.
Yeah, no worries.
Get better.
Later.
Gosh, what an MVP. You know, I half expected him to be, sitting over the toilet, coming in live. Look at that one. Glad to see he's at least on the couch.
Alex says a whole bottle of wine will do that to you. So true.
I talked to him, around noon, and there was something on his desk. I didn't know what it was. It was a paper cup. Probably what it was. Bottle of wine.
Man, hey, a lot of good cheer ups here for old Griff. Get better, Griff. Is this pre-recorded, Griff?
I am glad to see. When Griff's down, the community does come together and picks him up. We're not going to bust on him while he's down. I love seeing that.
All right, so Pew, I'm kind of curious. This is actually really interesting because you are the one that picks all of our blinds whenever we do a blind smoke. What goes into the mental process of picking it? Are you like, I'm so curious. And then I want to tell you what I'm thinking about the first third. It's
tough. It's a hard job. Someone's got to really put in the time, the research, 5-6 hours trying to determine what cigar is going to be the cigar for the blind. For some of them, cigars that I want and I want to try. So we go that route, and I get to smoke one myself while you guys smoke it. For this one in particular, this is one. Ooh, hint. Boom. This is one that I have smoked. Okay. So I knew that this cigar was fantastic, and I really enjoyed it. And I was like, I think y'all would really like it. So we're going to give you 2 hints on this one. So not only did I really enjoy the cigar, and I smoked it this year, but it is a limited edition cigar that we shipped the normal version in some boxes last December.
Wow. So I'm supposed to remember a year back, huh?
Putting you on the tape. Little did I know that actually was a perfect timing and perfect first hint. But yeah. But normally I do want to, when I am looking at cigars, I do limit myself to something that has a description of what the cigar is. So I don't want to go undisclosed or something that doesn't give wrapper, binder, filler. So I do limit to that. So that way we have questions to guess. It'd be cool to send you guys like Fuentes, but we're not going to really have too many guessable information on that cigar. So I do limit to what we have full description of. Please don't Venmo Griff at Griffith Howie.
Please don't Venmo me. No, donate to the channel. Griff will get his cut.
Griff will get his 2 cents per every $1,000.
So funny. Okay. So this is actually really difficult. I'm very torn between. I don't think it's Dominican. I'm leaning. I'm split between. Initially, I was thinking Honduran.
Why?
I'm starting to lean because it was. It's pretty tame. Well, and now let me also say this: it's really hard to pick an origin because just because it comes from that origin doesn't mean it has to use any of that origin's tobacco.
Nope. You almost need to know like
made in Nicaragua, but it's all Dominican tobacco.
Yeah,
So
you
it's
almost
like-
have to know the manufacturer to be able to guess
Right.
origin. You always have to work backwards to that one, so it's tough. Smoke and Firewater, welcome. What's up? This is Griff's Halloween costume.
But anyway, I'm now leaning Nicaraguan, not because there's no strength, but to me, it's tasting like it's coming out of Pichardo.
Okay. So you're thinking Nicaragua, maybe Pichardo.
So I'm locking in Nicaragua.
Oh, you're going. Well, you don't have to lock in. I got some more hints.
All right, I'm not locking in.
No, you don't need to lock in.
Smoke and Firewater, what's going on? Larry G said 3 years ago today, I got my first Cigar Club box. What?
Incredible. 3 years ago.
Okay, hold on. Has anybody been a Cigar Club member for more than 3 years?
I think we talked to. I think Larry's the OG of the.
I'm just going to give somebody
chat.
a chance. I don't think you have. But if you beat out Larry, please say it now or forever hold your peace. And Larry, you're the king of today's show. Honestly, Pew, I actually really enjoyed Woodford with this. But I am
bet.
making this switch for this.
I've never had the Sagamore rye. I've never had any Sagamore. But I think a rye would go really well. I was really tempted to pull out one of my more citrusy floral ryes. But I am going to give you another hint here before you guess what the wrapper is. And this may be a little difficult, but it is a hybrid wrapper. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know how you have a hybrid wrapper. So I was very shocked to see what that it was an actually like I don't know. That was a new one for me.
Alec, I'm just gonna throw this question out to you. If you could give us a 2-sentence verdict on what a hybrid wrapper means, that would be very helpful. It doesn't taste like warp, Dustin. It doesn't. It's 100% not HVC. I mean, 100% not Aganorsa. It's giving me that Pichardo vibe. It's almost, and there's almost like this Negroni, this good Negroni bitterness that's happening, and minerality, straight from the tap. Like almost like there's Ometepe in here, but
Okay.
maybe not.
Interesting. See, since I've smoked this before, I can't really think about it.
I know it's hard because you can't be unbiased.
Yeah, exactly. I just know
But
when I
get
smoked
like
this
this-
originally, it's killer.
Think like Campari.
I can.
It's like
that makes sense.
something that I'm getting out of it.
It's also super clean. I think that was one of my main draw points to coming back to this cigar. There is no like it just lingers long enough, and there's no unpleasant aftertaste. And then like when you're done with the cigar, you're not going to be tasting cigar all night, which is really nice.
It is wildly clean. So, Pew, I'm going to lock in on Pichardo. This is made by Ace Prime Pichardo from that factory. All right, here we go. Hybrid wrapper, for those of you that don't know, including myself. Hybrid wrapper is a hybrid seed that was produced by one farm and can't reproduce.
Interesting.
I know Placencia uses a lot of hybrid, which is why that's kind of throwing me. But I'm still going to stick in with Ace Prime Pichardo. Guessing Pew may have fooled us all with a white owl from Walgreens.
It is. That was one of the first cigars that I bought. Was a White Owl gas station cigar. I think it was like purple flavored, and yep, gross. Not a fan of those gas station White Owls.
Most definitely not. Also, Pew, we do have a giveaway today, and something I want to announce we dropped live.
Talk to me. Tell us about it.
That we're both very excited for, including G. G, I love that we're on your TV at home right now, brother. It's great to see you. Keep
looking good on the big screen.
The Christmas tree looks great.
It does.
We released a really cool project that we've been working on with our good friends at Ducks Unlimited. You guys may know of their conservation efforts they do in the U.S., but we've got 3 cigars. I can't find the Connecticut. I think somebody smoked it today at the office. But we have a Connecticut, a Habano, and a Maduro blend that we worked on with Hostos at Tabacalera La Isla for the Ducks Unlimited organization and the family over there. We've now opened them up to be available to everybody at Cigar Club. You can try all 3 of them for like $24, or you can buy a 5-pack of one of the wrappers that you feel most inclined to stay with. These cigars are awesome, and I hope somebody enjoys them in a blind hunting ducks. That's all I have to say. And thank you for dropping the link, Ramsey.
I can produce while I'm here as well. Over here, Dave, giving all the credits. Ramsey in the background, but I'm dropping the links, buddy. Look, just because I'm on the show doesn't mean the background work doesn't stop.
So true, Pew. My apologies. I hate ducks in Florida. If you know, you know. Yes, Alec. Ducks in Florida are the worst, with like the red acne all over their face. And they're not like the ducks that are on like the Ducks Unlimited brand, or like the good ducks that we all know and love. These are the bad ducks.
Are they like aggressive? Or are they just
swamp? They're just like pests. They're like rats.
Jesus.
Florida ducks are like rats.
Well, that's Canadian geese. Have you ever? We're gonna. This is not a duck, but we're gonna have a little story time here.
And before you jump into that, Pew, I just need to say, the pairing with this rye, the Sagamore rye, and this cigar is out of this world amazing, and it's changed my perception on the cigar. Carry on.
Ooh, so that's why I told you not to lock in anything. It's a short story. Canadian geese are assholes, and if you've never been chased by a Canadian goose, it sucks, and they're terrible and mean. So I don't think those Florida ducks could be worse than a Canadian goose.
Think a Canadian goose, eh? Canadian goose, eh? But they taste so good. Lex is an avid hunter, folks. Watch out or be watched.
But
Pew,
I do want to say, yep. So we will stay tuned. We will be doing a giveaway towards the end of the show for a Ducks Unlimited sampler. So stay tuned for that. We'll have a little trivia question for you to try to win one of those.
True Canadian has spoken. As a Canadian, I can 100% confirm that's true. Thank you, Chris, for locking that in for everybody who is doubting the hatred people feel towards Canadian geese.
Alec, I know a goose is not a duck, but you know what? They have wings, and you were telling them they were terrible, and I just had to share that story.
Dave and Pew, you got to get some stock of the sweet hat Pew is wearing from Tabacalera La Isla. Yes, we do. Actually, that's actually a great idea. We should chat with Hostos and see if we can get some of those in stock to put on the site for everybody to go rep the brand.
It's true. And they're great hats. Fits like a glove. Couldn't be more happy. But Dave, I think we've got some big news. A couple articles announcements over the last couple days here.
Hey, I love doing this on the show. Let's cut to what's going on in the cigar world. Cue the intro music.
We do need like a track.
Hey, speaking of music, I just want to say, next week's Christmas episode is going to be insane. It's going to be so insane that Lex is going to grab the prop of the thing in the fridge that's going to be just getting downed. But also on top of that, me and Griff are doing our top 5 cigars of the year, and the show and episode is opening. Sorry to throw you off, Ramsey. The episode is opening with a special musical guest appearance by someone you guys know. So get to the show early next Friday, 5 minutes before. We're gonna have a lo-fi Christmas situation going on, and you don't want to miss it.
Pumped.
Okay. Also, me and Griff are gonna kill this entire mini keg of Christmas ale.
Yes.
Me and Griff are gonna single-handedly empty this thing live on the Griff and Dave show, and you're not gonna.
Not
gonna want to miss this, because that's not the only thing we're drinking. Thank you, Lex.
Where did you find
just
that?
Icing it down. I have my ways.
And also, can you do mini keg stands on
that? Tune in next Friday to find out. All right. We checked in on Cigar Aficionado. Hey, one of my favorite releases of the year has officially been announced. As we all know, it was launched here at Cigar Club, but the Sereno cigar creates the artistic brand and ships the new Eleanor Ross. Pew, before I dive into this, what are your thoughts on this cigar?
So excited that it's finally being officially launched. I know a lot of people were anxious and excited to get their hands on it. And now that it's official release, you can start buying more of them. Absolutely fantastic cigar. The Eagle Vitola, to me, just felt so rustic and elegant and old school. And just great to see that Carson's able to do a full launch on this, and it should be a banger. I would not surprised if this doesn't make some top lists for major cigar journals and cigar aficionados, and then ours as well. I wouldn't be surprised if this shows up on a couple cigar club's favorite top 10s.
It's a certified banger.
It is.
Before we go to the next article, real quick, I got some good stuff coming in here. Two things. One, Platinum King La Isla has really impressed me. Every time I smoke a stick from there, the burn is razor sharp. Even if I mess it up, it corrects. Agree. The quality there
very, very true.
Top notch. Also, Griff needs to bring his catheter to next week's episode. He really does. Bob Moore said, Dave, all caps. Thank you, Bob.
He's yelling
next show, introduce the behind the scenes staff, please. I love this idea.
Ooh.
So Griff and CEO Jeff will be in town. So you guys will see Jeff. Maybe you'll meet Lex. Maybe you'll see Cody. Maybe you'll see Carly. You don't want to miss next week's episode because, yes, we will be introducing some of the staff behind the scenes. Staff is so official and annoying, but you'll meet the team.
CJ, that's a great call out. This year's Eleanor or Mil Diaz.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could easily see that.
This is tasting like a diet Fiat Lux. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a toned down Fiat Lux.
Okay. Yeah. Any guess on what that wrapper was? Since I gave you the hint on it being a hybrid, and now that we know what a hybrid is, and I'll tell you, I'll make it a little bit easier. No, go ahead.
Okay.
I've already made it too easy on you.
I honestly think the country of origin for this wrapper is Ecuador. So I don't know, Ecuadorian Habano hybrid or something like that, but that's where I'm going.
Okay. Type that down because I won't remember that. Interesting. Not saying you're right or wrong. Are we enjoying it? What flavors are we getting? Is it still just kind of rolling through? What did the rye do to it?
Flavors coming up right after this next article.
Oh, I like
let me start thinking about it in more depth. Also, speaking of Alec Bradley on the screen,
we didn't plan this one, folks.
Look what just got lit up over here.
Ooh, pinky's out, baby.
The pinky. All right, PC exclusive. Alec Bradley, Magic Toast now shipping. Man, it's an understatement to say this is one of my favorite Maduros of all time. It is
so
sweet,
good.
sweet nectar, marshmallowy, roasty, chocolatey. Big fan of the cigar. No matter what your tolerance for cigars is, this is a great fit. And
it completely changes what I thought of a Maduro. Yep, exactly. Yeah, it completely changes what I thought. I picked this up and it's like, oh gosh, this is a dark, oily cigar. I better only smoke this after dinner. And I smoked it and I was like, oh, I could smoke this morning, afternoon, or nighttime. I'm really excited for the exclusive PCA size there. Looks like it's a box press Grand Toro coming in at 6 inches and a 54 ring gauge. I think that will be a banger.
I totally agree. The idea of having a box press Magic Toast just really excites me. And also
it's not like a huge 6x70 box press. I think that's a reasonable size.
Yep.
I think it's gonna be really good.
Also, Pinky's out. Speaking of Alec Bradley and Pinky's out, we sold out of our 10 count black bundles, dude. They're gone.
No more.
No more black bundles with a sticker, but we're gonna bring it back on the website because we still have some loose ones where we'll sell them in 5s, 10s, and 20s. So you guys will still be able to get them if you didn't get your hands on Pinky's out.
It just won't be in that black.
Be on the lookout next week. We're gonna get it back on the site. Bob Moore again, all caps. Dave, send a package to you and Kristen. Should be arriving this Monday. Ooh, what could it be, Bob?
That's pretty cool.
And Chris, if you're watching, Bob sent us a package.
I'm going to toss you another hint. Now that you've kind of talked about the wrapper, maybe thinking about that, I'm going to throw you a hint on the filler. And it's 2 different fillers. So keep that in mind as you're smoking through it.
When you say 2 different, and you don't have to answer this, I guess, but are you meaning 2 different countries or 2 different,
yes. 2 different countries.
Mm-hmm. That's actually throwing me.
I mean, I don't know how you can have a reasonable guess, right? Because we're smoking a completed cigar It's unlike
Right.
bourbon where you're maybe able to pick out a flavor and go, oh, that's very unique to Jack Daniels. To me, like Jack Daniels
Right.
is super peanutty. So whenever I get peanuts, I immediately go to Jack Daniels. This one, you're like,
Yeah. Or like
filler.
Booker's.
Not really. Yeah, exactly. I'm not
Booker's
really
is like
picking out
drinking
filler, but
liquid peanuts.
yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Booker
Gosh. Speaking of Bookers, I wish I had the
tell me.
prop for it, but I have an old pre-Bookers before they started putting the, grandma's rocking chair and, sweet corn labeling and kind of marketing to it. I've got a bottle that has, I think it's 2015 of Bookers. So old school label, old school marketing. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I wish I had that right next to me. I'd pull that out and show you what it looked like.
Getting to this point in the cigar, it's starting to like really open up, and I don't know what that's attributed to, or if that is anything, or if it's just kind of doing what a cigar does in transition. But
yeah,
it's getting more flavorful. But you're so right; it's one of the like cleanest cigars. It leaves nothing on your palate.
Yeah, like I'm going out to dinner after this, and I'm not worried about ruining my meal.
No. It's just like straight medium.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting a little bit of like fruit or florality, minerality kind of thing going on. And I'm getting some like bready sweetness, but not like sweet, just like a like bread, almost like sourdough.
Yeah.
That I really like as well. And
it's incredibly balanced. And
it's opening up really nicely.
Yeah, for sure.
CJ said, not being an ass kiss, CJ, if you have to open with that, you are. But I have yet to smoke an AB that, I totally agree. That hasn't been at least above average. They kill it. We're getting some Kintsugi back in the boxes this month. And me and Pew talk a lot, or recently we have, how much we absolutely love that cigar. And to me, that is another cigar that's super clean and jam-packed with flavor. We talked about that on
last week's podcast.
Which I absolutely love.
Podcast that came out this week, right? That Kintsugi it's definitely hitting one of the top 10 cigars for 2021 for me. It hits everything that I want in a cigar, perfectly balanced, constructed, and the flavors on it. I mean, I know I made my mark with the old Hungarian paprika call out on that one, which I will give props to Bailey. That was her defining name for it. But that cigar is incredible, and looking forward to bringing that back into some boxes to finish out the December year.
By Bailey, do you mean Mrs. Purito?
Mrs. Purito. Speaking of Purito, we're actually going to do that tomorrow after she's running a 5K in the morning. We're going to sit down, throw some football up on the big screen outside, and smoke through the Purito box. Pretty excited on that one. Yep.
Lex is all fired up over here. Love that box. Also, Dustin saying off-camera shadows smoking cigars is a nice special effect.
It does look good. I mean, you're
it's all Ranji.
Your hostage captors there try not to be seen, but we know blink again twice, Dave, if they're holding you.
one blink still.
Any thought on? Let's go. I know he gave you the hint for the filler.
All right, so filler. At least one of the fillers is Nicaraguan.
Okay, so you think one is Nicaraguan? Oh God!
I don't know why, but specifically Ometepe.
Okay. I love Ometepe. I'll give you a hint on the binder. I didn't have this one written down, but we're just going to roll with it. The binder is just a country. So nothing overly specific on the binder for this cigar.
Yeah, binder Sumatra.
Binder Sumatra. Okay.
Fillers Ometepe, Nicaragua. Might as well get annoyingly specific because I feel pretty confident about this. And I would go.
That's the downfall of many a man.
The other, I'm so torn with what the other one would be, DR Honduras, but let's go. I want to go DR, but as a cop out, not because I'm confident. I don't know if there's any people do any binder stuff from Ecuador. I'm going to go DR.
So filler you think is Nicaraguan, Ometepe, and Dominican Republic?
Yeah. Binder, Sumatra, wrapper, Ecuador.
Okay.
Well, what do we got going on here in the chat? Alec Bradley is the bomb. Steve, my lost interest. I saw your comment because it's green. Thinking about having my last gatekeeper tonight, Josh said, but then they'll be gone. You can always buy more. I'd smoke it If you're feeling it, you know what? I always regret when I'm feeling something and I go a different direction for some reason. I always regret not just going with my gut and smoking what I want.
Alec, I'll take a look how much is left in the bottle, and if I have enough to be able to send a sample, I'll be sure to get that over to you. Going back here. Gatekeeper. That's a great cigar. Best drink with kintsugi. I paired that with a Manhattan.
Or coffee.
And a Manhattan went stupid good with it. So
really?
I didn't expect it, but it went great with it. I honestly think that cigar could probably pair well with most things. Coffee in the morning, latte. You could do a lighter bourbon. I wouldn't go too high proof if you're going to go bourbon route. Maybe stay under 100. I think a rye could go really well with it as. You could even probably do rum. You may be able to do tequila. I don't really pair tequila, but someone may be able to chime in that does.
Lex is also smoking this blind with me, and she just poured the Bourbon Junkies Sagamore Spirits, and it is I'm getting 2 thumbs up. Fire is what has been sung over here. Eggnog with kintsugi. I don't believe you, Alec, but I'll try.
Where's Griff?
Week.
Griff needs to try that one.
Yeah, or milky. I guess I didn't think Costa Rica, but no, I don't think it's Costa Rica. Have we guessed brand?
We haven't not yet.
I've guessed that the factory I think is Ace Prime Pichardo, but we haven't guessed brand.
I don't think I could tell you a defining characteristic of Costa Rican tobacco. I don't
either. The only Costa Rican brands I smoke is LH.
Yeah.
A very generic. Generically. Why can't I read that?
Where we go with that one?
Learning to walk again.
I very generically do a Buffalo Trace neat. Yeah, Buffalo Trace is a great pairing.
Buffalo Trace and Eagle Rare are kind of like, I don't know what to do with this. You can always kind of start there.
Yeah,
it's not offensive. It's not too loud. It's a great bourbon. I like that. Mailman just arrived with a wonderful Christmas New Year card from Mobile, Alabama. Such a great company and a group of people. This is Leo. Merry Christmas, brother.
Love to see it. All right, Dave. We got one more news article, and I mainly just want to see how you actually pronounce this. So I'm going to put the emphasis on you to be able to read it for us.
Oh, Cabagwan Perfecto slated for summer 2022. What a photo.
Hey, but there's something special about getting a cigar in some cello wrapped in probably bundles.
Is that how they're going to present? Oh, it's Tatuaje.
It's the Tatuaje release.
I'm back in. Pete Johnson Tatuaje. Something on social media. Glimpses. I'm going to have to thank you. Glimpses at one of his planned new release year 22. 5 3/8 by 48. Wow.
Great size.
Black Label.
Yeah.
Black Label is my favorite.
That's one of your favorites.
Line, besides the 10th anniversary, which I also love. Oh, I've got to get my hands on this. He's planning to release it summer 22, most likely at PCA, where we're hoping to be. If you know, you know.
Now you do.
Cool. Oh, I'm really excited for that, Pew. I want to get more Tatuaje in the boxes.
It's a brand that
it's been a challenge.
Yeah. It's a brand that I don't smoke enough of. Their Conju 2012 is like one of my favorite cigars that I've ever smoked. I've got one that's been sitting in the humidor for a long time now. But none of my local stores carry them, so I don't ever go in and grab one. But I hear nothing but great things about the Monster series and just really their entire line. I know the Black Label is one of your favorites. But yeah, that'd be a great cigar. I love that size. 5 3/8 by 48. Whew. Yes, please.
Great size. Eggnog with bourbon. Bob, is there any other way to drink eggnog?
I don't mix my eggnog. I drink eggnog straight up. Vanilla eggnog is my favorite.
Ooh, vanilla?
Yeah, it's so good. I don't know. It just brings in the holiday season. I bet some High West and some Midsummer Night's Dram would be great in some eggnog. I just completely go complete the holiday taste on that one. I don't know if I'd feel bad about pouring in an eggnog, but Brandon said, I forgot how incredible this HVC exclusive was.
It's a
And
special
that's got
stick.
age to it now.
How long ago did we release that? Pew, you won. I want to say you won like a
did.
5-pack of those.
I did. Summer of 2020. It was like, I think it was like an Instagram live, maybe. Joined in, and I won me a 5-pack of those bad boys. And I got the Instagram photo. It's got the old school packaging, but yeah, I've got 1 or 2 left of those, and I don't know. I won't be able to ever smoke that final one.
G's hopping in here. Agree, Steve. No one drinks that shit. G.
Eggnog is delicious. Get out of here.
G, talk to me, brother.
Do we need Griff? You want to come back in? I mean, if you're getting hot takes, you can't just say that from the comfort of your couch. All right, Dave. I'm gonna throw back at you. I'm gonna give you a couple other clues before we circle into the manufacturer and the line, and this will more than likely change your answer. So this limited edition came out in 2018 and was so successful, popular that it re-released in 2020.
F. 2018. That really throws me, Pew.
I know it does.
That makes me feel like I'm totally wrong with where I thought it was made. But I have to stick to it because it tastes too much like it to me.
Well, there's a couple other hints, so that's why I didn't want you to lock in. I'll give you another one.
All right, give me another one.
We haven't shipped this brand since February of 2021.
F me. I'm wrong. Okay.
And then I do have a final clue here in a few minutes to before we move on to lock in manufacturer, and I'll unveil what it is.
Gee, that's actually not a bad. Wow, I actually kind of like that. Brother,
But do
G.
they have a Lancero? Is the question.
Yeah, they do now. And the red one. They have a red Lancero. And this kind of, I've only ever smoked the short Adventura red. And I could definitely see this being that. Very interesting. Very interesting. Anyone get Buffalo Trace barrel? I was only 29,073 in line.
Do Buffalo Trace, they actually sell their empty barrels? I assume that's what it is.
Thank you, Brother G, for participation.
What is a Tom and Jerry? I don't know that drink. Do you know what a Tom and Jerry is?
No, I've never heard of a Tom and Jerry.
I need to
All right,
know.
somebody drop some knowledge here.
Yeah, let's get learnt on Fridays at 4 here. Look at the sun setting. I got a glow to me now. I mean, what? Couldn't ask for better lighting. Ramsey, how's that lighting look?
Yeah, what is that, GR88?
Oh,
That's
a Tom and Jerry.
Banger. It's the number 4 cigar of the year.
Can we get a zoom in on those ingredients?
Pan Caliente might be in the humidor by the TV.
Dark rum, cognac, 1 tablespoon of Tom and Jerry batter, whole milk. So it's like, what is Tom and Jerry?
What is Tom and Jerry batter? Rinse a small coffee mug or white ceramic Tom and Jerry cup. What?
Oh, we need
Like
to buy those now.
Rum,
There it is.
cognac.
Separate 3 egg whites.
Hot milk? Oh, it's like homemade eggnog, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that sounds delicious.
It actually sounds awesome.
Bob,
Raw egg
thanks for the
warning,
compliment.
warning.
Raw leg warning. Don't do it.
Ramsey, cue the deal alert. Warning, warning, warning. Eagle
All
Row
right.
store pick in Southeast Michigan dropping tomorrow morning. Steve? Hey,
Griff, I know how you
speaking of
felt now.
deal time. It's time for a giveaway.
You beat me
Let's-
to it. That's what I was going to roll into. All right, so we got a little
Freaking do it,
trivia
you.
to win a sampler of the newly released Ducks Unlimited. It'll be a 3-pack, have the Connecticut, Habano, and Maduro. Got a little question here. So first to get it correct will win it. You'll email me, pew@cigarclub.com, and we'll get it out to you next week. When was Ducks Unlimited founded? Boom. Once again, trivia question to win the giveaway for today. When was Ducks Unlimited founded? First to get it
And-
right, we'll get a sampler of all 3.
It comes in this certified baller bag.
It's
That's
amazing.
all I gotta say. Holy-
Gosh.
all right, let's see.
Already,
Josh
Josh
Hoffman.
Hoffman.
You beast. You Googling monster. Jacob Bennett, a close second place, brother.
I'm honestly surprised. I was expecting Joey to somehow already know what the trivia question was and to have that in chat already. But Josh Hoffman, you are correct. 1937 was when they were founded. They do a ton for conservation. They have almost 1 million members as of 2021. I think something like 87% of their proceeds go back to actual conservation. It's just absolutely wonderful what they do for the community. But shoot me an email, pew@cigarclub.com, with your address, and we'll get that shipped out to you on Monday. All right, Dave, talk to me. What are we feeling? I'm about to give you the final clue, but I want to hear your thoughts before I do.
The final thoughts are the fact that somehow from the couch, I feel like G nailed this, but I'm sticking with my guns.
Okay.
But give me the final clue.
Final clue. This was tailored for you and Griff. It's not as exciting, but both of you probably have smoked the non-limited edition version of this cigar.
I mean, the problem is I don't think. No, I know Mil Diaz didn't come out in 2018, but this tastes like Mil Diaz.
Oh, I can't see.
Gosh, this is difficult. Look at the congratulations coming in, though.
I absolutely love the community, and
Steve's was a typo.
All right, so knowing that, can you make a guess, or do you want to? I don't want to use the word lock in, but so right now we've got Vitola Lancero 7.5 by 43. We locking that in? We comfortable with that one?
Lock it in.
All right. Do you want me to tell you if you're right or wrong?
Yes.
Okay. So it is a Lancero. It is 7.5, but it's actually by 40. So you were close on that ring gauge size.
Zoom in on me, Ramsey. I'm mad. Look at me.
Pinch to zoom. Uh-oh, he's blinking multiple times. Someone get there to Cincy. For the origin, you had Nicaraguan. We feeling that one still?
Yeah, I'm lock it in.
Incorrect.
Even though it's Dominican.
It is Dominican.
Son of a bitch. Griff, you're right, dude. I can't believe this. Griff gets it right when he's not smoking.
He's not even smoking it. So for the wrapper, we gave a clue that it was a hybrid wrapper, and you thought it was maybe like an Ecuadorian Habano hybrid. Are we
just locking all my takes? Lock everything
in.
We're
fucking locking them in. All right, here we go. Incorrect. It is a hybrid Mexican Habano wrapper.
It is Adventura. Holy crap.
For binder, you locked in Sumatra. Incorrect. It is Ecuadorian. For filler, you said Nicaraguan, Ometepe specifically, and DR. You got the DR right, but it's actually DR and Mexico. And so are you confident on Adventura?
Now I am.
All right. And then what line? You said the red. The red?
It's the red.
So I got to scroll up here because I want to know who got this correct from the freaking get-go. Hold on.
Also, G, great call, but I will say.
Dave, give me some filler here while I find out who.
He could have gone
back
to December and looked at the air table. I don't think you did, though. I'm not saying you did, Griff. I'm just saying you could have. But it 100% is because that's the only non-Maduro Mexican wrapper I know that's a production cigar.
I'm looking. Someone got the manufacturer correct from the get-go, and I can't find it, and I'm not going to waste any more time. However, you're both incorrect. It's Caldwell.
Dustin Bellew got it.
And it's the Eastern Standard Sun-Grown Magic 2020 release.
Which makes sense because it comes out of the Ventura factory.
Does it?
It comes out of the Ventura factory. And I wasn't thinking this, so please remove this as me thinking I knew what it was. But when Dustin said that, the only one that came to mind was Eastern Standard.
Savages.
Because I knew it wasn't Savages, because Savages is has way more pop. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, if it is a Caldwell, it's going to be the Eastern Standard.
He said Caldwell. I'm like, in what where are you grabbing Dustin Caldwell from based off a unbanded Lancero? I mean, that's incredible. Incredible. Rob, welcome.
Wow. That is really impressive. Rob Current, what's going on, buddy?
I smoked that cigar a few months ago, and when I was thumbing through for ideas, I was like, oh, it's a Lancero. I loved it. And I knew immediately, sorry, Ramsey, that I need to get you. That's beyond impressive.
Wow.
So now knowing what it is, Final thoughts on it? Would this be one that you would smoke again? Would you buy it if in the store, 5-pack box?
I would smoke it again, but I wouldn't buy a box.
Fair enough.
I'm trying. Like, I thought it was good. I thought it started opening up more and more. I love how clean it is, but I wanted a little more flavor. It's it's super balanced. It's super clean, but with a Lancero, I would get bored of this really. Like, I wouldn't buy a box because I just would get bored of it too much because it's not. It doesn't do enough for me.
Yeah,
I still think it's a great cigar, and like on the show or like I'm doing something for a long period of time and I just want a cigar with it, like it's perfect. But to sit down and smoke this whole thing, I want a little like more flavor happening.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think for me, it's a 5-pack, and I would be happy with a 5-pack all day. And as I run out of a 5-pack, eventually buy it again in the near future. A couple more transitions probably would put it as a box level, but I think for what it is, I think it was absolutely phenomenal cigar. I think it pairs well with anything, morning, afternoon, or night, and super clean. Like, to me, that if all cigars were this clean, every cigar would be a banger.
Pew, I would say this would go killer with coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe even the Cigar Club coffee.
Ooh, drank that this morning.
Ramsey, I wish you had something to roll there because it was the perfect segue. Maybe even the Cigar Club coffee. Grinder, pour, drip.
Oh, gosh, I can hear it. Yeah, the sip at the end.
Yeah, that would have been the perfect. Wait, Ramsey's got something working. That's impressive, Dustin. Says Ryan Jackson. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson.
Dustin, I gotta know, was that a shot in the dark, or was there literally something that you picked out that made you think Caldwell?
Steve said not enough cinnamon for Cigar Club. So true.
That is very true.
I'm over here like dusting like Kroger brand cinnamon on top of it right now. This is I still like it. I still really like it, but I'm not overly like obsessed with it. But good cigar. If you see it, I would buy it and try it.
Well, that means I'm 0 for what, 3 on blowing you guys out of the water? Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. Our friends at Manor dropped. Okay, this is awesome. If you guys didn't know, we did a box with Manor Goods, 3 or 4 months ago?
Yeah.
With Cigar Club and our leather case and all of that. They just dropped this coffee one, and this is actually perfect. Cue it. This is what I wanted to happen when I said...
Ooh, I'm gonna want some coffee now.
This thing is so sick. It comes with a grinder, a kettle, a pour over. Check it out. If you're into coffee, highly recommend this one. Also, shout out to Revolver Coffee in Canada for providing the really cool coffee selection for this.
Oh, there's the port. You nailed this video.
Whoever edited this video did it so clean. Check out manorgoods.com. Not an official sponsor, but maybe if you guys are listening, we want to be an official sponsor. We want you to be an official sponsor of the Griff and Dave show.
Excuse me, right now it's the Dave and David show. Come on,
today it's the Pew and Dave show. By the way, Dave's sort of grayish green screen isn't working. It's not a green screen. Stop. Dave is
that would be great.
Trying to make up for his Spotify IG post about listening to the Jonas Brothers all year. Oh man! All right, everybody, hold on. I need to address. I need to address something. I need to address this. I need to address the crowd, the jury. Spotify released their Wrapped, not an official sponsor of the Griff and Dave show, with sometimes Pew. They released their yearly Wrapped, or what'd you listen to? My artist of the year was Bon Iver, big fan. But then my song of the year, which I'm not ashamed of, was Deeper Love by Nick Jonas.
Own it.
That whole album is a banger. And if you don't think that album is the king of pop, you can leave. You can literally sign off and exit. Actually, don't do it, because we will drop everybody off the street. Everybody just left the office.
I can see the shadows have left. You're hostage.
No, but I also want. You know what I also want? I want everybody to listen to that song in full and then tell me it's not a good song. That's what I actually want. Pew, have you listened to it?
I think so. It's just, I won't tell you what my top was, but Josh Hoffman, take it easy. Have a good weekend. But I did saw that, and I'm glad someone called you out for it. But no shame. You got to own what you own. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Listen, if I was ashamed of it, I wouldn't have posted it.
Exactly.
CJ said, Pew, I tried the Avo Synchro that you hit them with the
yeah.
last blind. Very good cigar. Went back and bought the last 3 the shop had.
Yeah, that cigar is great. And after the roasting that I got for sending one of the 5, I sent them the other extra cigar, so they have a second copy of it. I'm not touching
CJ,
that one.
With that as your favorite song, no wonder you made a baby. Thank you, Siege. That is part of the magic. I'm not going to lie. Email has been sent to Pew.
Awesome. We'll get that out to you on next week.
Hey, also, if you haven't listened to the new Cigar Club Christmas playlist, go check your freaking email, pull it up, click the link, and jam with us. Shout out to Content Cody for putting together
banger of a playlist.
An amazing playlist. Yeah.
And I like
the certified banger, but I've said that 4 times this podcast.
I got you.
Show, and I can't say it again. Thank you.
And I like it. It's different. It's a different take on a holiday playlist, and I think it's great. I did a killer job on that one. So I didn't scare away everyone. Filling in for Griff here. Really happy to see, we weren't just talking to each other and no one watching.
Hey,
Griff,
can we all hold on in the chat? Can we all give Sir Pew Rito a round of applause for a great episode and for bringing the heat to the Cigar Club favorite live show, the only live show, the one that counts, the Griff and Dave show featuring
good
at Purito. It was great to have you.
Uh-oh. Steve Dameron saying it's an upgrade. Watch it now, Griff.
You rocked it. Dig in the Discord channel. Hey, hold on.
Oh,
cue the link.
The plug.
If you guys are not part of the Discord, you need to be, because after the show ends in the next 70 to 100 seconds, we will go on the Discord video 24/7 smoking lounge, and you'll be able to hang with me, Pew, Ramsey, the behind-the-scenes team that we're all dying to meet. We'll be on the Discord right after this for 5 to 10 minutes, hanging out with all of you, and we're going to drop the link to the Discord here so you can sign up. But
there it is.
The Discord's awesome. It's a lot of fun. A great way to hang out and chat with everybody since I can't get logged into Facebook. Pew, great job. Solid golf clap for you, sir. I love that. Well done. Looks like the backup may take over for the starter. Gee, I'm not going to do it to you and agree with that at all.
No, he said it himself. He said,
but
Pew rules, Griff rules.
I'll tell you one thing. If you guys like hearing this mic and that mic, i.e. Mr. Pews, you should tune in every Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. for the Cigar Club podcast featuring myself and David Pew.
Yeah, this felt like a little different take on the podcast. It's cool having a chat to interact with. But I love it. Nick Foles, bring it at home. I don't know if I can use Big Nick's nickname here, but feels good. We won a Super Bowl here.
It was a great show. Griff, we miss you, buddy.
We get better.
Soon. I'll call you later to check in on you.
Yeah, we'll read you a bedtime story if you need to. But you got to come back Monday, though, so.
Oh, man. Nick Jonas forever. Thank you, Josh. Josh Hoffman.
Josh can't leave. He said he was leaving, but he's not leaving. He's staying to the end.
No, because he heard Nick J get brought up. Also, if anybody's got a connection to Nick Jonas, he's a big cigar guy, just let me know. I feel like we'd be good friends in real life. I'm just going to throw that out. He was on the cover of Cigar Aficionado.
Oh, that's right. He was. Did we get like a live Cigar Club family, like acoustic version of that song? Maybe?
Everybody needs to go DM Nick Jonas right now and just put at cigarclub.com. Anyway, I almost called you Griff. Pew.
I'll pull my mask off. Surprise. It was Griff the whole time.
Pew, hell of a blind, hell of a show.
I mean, 2022, I got to step it up, though. My blinds for 2022, I need both you and Griff to go, I'd buy a box of this. That's my goal for 2022.
That would be awesome.
We'll up the budget. I'll figure something out, $300 cigars each, Gurkhas for everyone. We'll figure out a box purchase. I'll get there.
The main reason I need to go is because I got this text from my wife that said, this is what happens when I go to Target with.
Is that a cart full? Where are you pointing that? Yeah. Oh boy.
No, hold on. I don't want people to see a message. That is a cart full of clothing. I'm terrified. Everybody pray for me in the bank account. I got to get out of here and go do that. But before I do that, we're hopping on the Discord. If you guys are on our Discord, go hop in the 24/7 Smoking Lounge. We will see you there in about 2 minutes. Have a great weekend. Next week is the grand finale of the Griff and Dave Show, Season 1.
Season 1 wrap.
You do not want to miss that episode.
No.
Special musical guest the first 5 minutes. 5 minutes early, so get there early, 3:55 Eastern. And we'll see you then. Happy smoking.
Happy smoking.
Thanks, Pew. See you, buddy.